if they knew that what they wrote is actually conveying the opposite meaning what they were trying to say. And sometimes I would bring it to the person who says, oh, okay, well, let somebody know. But I go, I mean, if somebody comes and read this, it goes, that's not how you say in Spanish, and it actually could convey the opposite meaning. You need to understand and study your audience first so that you are prepared to also be cognizant of the culture that you are doing the job for. That is very important. Once you know the audience, then you use the words that are of a neutral register. You don't go to the highest one, you don't go to the local one, you avoid colloquialism unless you know the audience specifically, that sometimes colloquialism will actually make sense. But otherwise, a word that is understood in one country in such way, it is completely different in some other country, or is understood as the wrong word. But if you go to the neutral Spanish, universal, so to speak, then you can do that by knowing the different registry of synonyms or words. People sometimes are confused, and they call an interpreter a translator, and that is not true. Obviously, translating, we're talking about the written word, and interpreting, we're talking about the spoken word. There's two different things, and sometimes people confuse that. They think it's just a synonym, translator. Oh, we have a translator. No, we have an interpreter, not a translator, because it's going to be the spoken word. It misses a lot.
Yeah.
And then I go, oh, I can see this machine doing it. You can tell. I do that with my students. I have them do essays in Spanish, of course, especially the entry level. And they think they can just do a very simple essay in English and then use like Google Translate. And then when I read it, I go, I can tell right away. It's just, masculine with feminine, and then wrong. I says, you didn't do this.